Well, hello. Welcome to some Dwarf Fortress. Been really excited for this thing to come out on Steam. I've watched a couple videos when it was free, but I've never played it. So let's see if I can survive 1 year Dwarf Fortress. We're just going to go ahead and have a standard map, nothing special. And away we go. Alright, as the game forms, I've played it for about 2 hours yesterday. I went through the tutorial, and that's about it. As the first 100 years go by, all these crazy events happen. Well, not necessarily crazy events. Some of them are crazy. But most of them are just events that occur as the world's creating. I like thinking of this as like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. The first 100 years, you're kind of setting up what's going on in the world, and kind of like writing the history, all the lore of your campaign. Let's see, anything notable happen? The early spring of 96, the Hydra or West Sweat, the greatest, struck down by an elephant. That sucked. What a way to go. Well, the greatest thing get killed by an elephant. Alright, let's go ahead and play. And we're going to play in Fortress type. So it takes 2 weeks after the 100 years for you guys to get settled. And the way I look at that is that it's like 2 weeks for you to get to your location. We're going to skip tutorials, so wish me luck. I'm on my own. I'm aware of that. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Alright. And let's take a look. I don't know what all of these mean over here on the right hand side. I know what like some of them mean, like aquifers you want to stay away from. And it seems like these are all of the villages. There's a couple of villages over here, so let's see. We got some goblins northwest of us if we were to settle in here. A day's travel northeast. Let's see, where are the goblins? Are they up here? Short trip northeast. West, these must be the goblins here. Yeah. Those are the goblins. It takes them about 2 days to get down here. About a half day's travel. I don't know exactly. I mean, obviously it's like bad if the goblins can get to you quickly, or anything can get to you quickly. We'll come down here. Temperate woodland, little soil. Yeah. So you click to zoom in a little bit, and then you'll embark, which will zoom in even more. So this is a village here. Glowing teeth. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a dwarven fortress. What is it? Little soil coming through here. Yeah. Do we have any water? Well, that's a marsh, so I'm assuming there'd be water most locations. We came down here and taking a look. Alright, after some searching, I've found a location I think we wanna live in here. Got some clay, there's a little soil. We got iron, gold, silver, copper, zinc, lead, flux, stone layers. We got elves, half day's travel northwest, and humans, a day's travel southeast. And it gets me every time they do that in this game. All right. So I'm thinking we get a brook in this one so we could be able to fish. Play a little soil. Let's do it. But we're going to keep everything normal. You've arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh treks finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for Gloria of all Neuralon. Neuralon? Sure. There are almost no supplies left. With the stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You experience a supply caravan. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter dooms you. But it is spring now. Enough time to dwell, seek your lodgings, do all that other stuff. Alright. A new chapter for Dwarven history begins here at this place. Finelands. Fineslands. Not a bad name. Strike the earth. Alright. Let's take a look around. Got, zoom out a little bit. So unlike most games, with this game you have to hold control to zoom. You use your mouse wheel, you change elevations, which I find very interesting. So, as we are looking around the map here, so I've played a lot of Dwarf Fortress-like games that I think you guys have seen on this channel, like Keeper RL is very Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld's very Dwarf Fortress. All these games have roots from Dwarf Fortress. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chop order. It'd be like a tree chop order in RimWorld. We're going to chop these trees around here, because I think this is going to be where we dig into the mountain. We'll have a little mountain home here. Fish. Actually, we might dig in over here. So we've got, let's see, who do we have? Good question. We got Esmond, which has no job. They're just kind of hanging out there. We've got, they're a miner at the moment. We got Moldrath, who's a woodworker. Listith, who's a mason. Einod, stonecrafter. Peter, which is our fisher dwarf. We saw him walking over there. Ulet, who's our planter. And then Lucium, who's our expedition leader. And I probably butchered every one of those names. If you want to name in this campaign, post in the comments below. We'll get you up in this joint. I will butcher every one of these names every time. So Moldrath is felling our trees because he is our tree cutter. And then Eater is going to be fishing, and this should be Eater right there. Yeah, that's good. And you are felling those trees. The interesting thing with this, let's do this. Get a stockpile going. We'll just put a stockpile here to here for now. And right click is to remove. We don't really want to remove stuff. We want to accept, and then we want. So all this wood that's being chopped, everybody should move it in there. Perfect. And I'm going to repaint this. Make it a little larger. So I'm thinking probably right here would be a good place to dig. So let's go ahead and dig in here. We'll go too wide. Come straight down for a bit, and we're also going to remove these slopes, the upward slopes here. So our miner will come over here and start mining. Let's take a look at some other labor. All right, yes. So as you can see, I don't know if this happens every game, but we are fairly new. Let's see. We want let's see, our stone crafter will also do mining. Makes sense. Stone crafting and mining. Let's get felled. There we go. And we are going to view stockpile. That all in there. Let's get a larger wood stock a bit and chop this. Now we have two dwarves mining. Let's see. This is filthy clay cavern floors. There we go. All the wood should be kept in there now. Beautiful. A bit of wood. Got this going on here. Let's jettison out this way. So if you followed my Keeper RL series, you might notice that some of these homes that look similar. That's yeah, that's about right. I like making things nice, neat. And if you've seen any of my Keeper stuff, you'll notice that that's oh, what's this? We get there. We got dacite. And oh, we're all up in here. We'll keep mining this out. See if we can get some more stuff. I guess this may be the stockpile station. Got some more over there. Sweet. I don't know how valuable that is. If it's valuable at all. I can't tell you, but I will. I'll have this. Oh, we also got a lunite. Sweet. I do know that you can 50. Yeah. These not considered. I guess dacite is not considered a ore or gem. Neither is that. Okay. I'm still learning what values are of everything. Okay, so we are going to put another stockpile in here. We're going to accept this. We're going to put custom. We're going to allow everything. Allow all with the exception of corpses, no refuse, no wood, and no stone. Maybe that's stone, not gem. I'm not sure. We'll find out together. All right, and then right click to close this. Stone. I don't want any of this. So still allow clay, other stone. A lot of stones in this game. Or dwarves, what we do. Allow any of this. No corpses, none of that. Wood types. Sweet. So everybody should start bringing stuff off of the wagon down in here. Which is what they're doing. Cool. So we'll probably need a bigger. If we're gonna need a bigger boat, probably gonna need a bigger area here. So I'm thinking this will probably be the dorms. But in order to get the dorms going, we're gonna need lots of stuff. So this is 3 in, 1, 2, 3. That there. Maybe we'll make this our meeting hall or something down here. This will be a workshop here. This can be our meeting hall, and then we'll have our dorms just off that. Let's get into building. So for building, we go, you click structures. You go in the workshops. We're going to need a carpenter. Maybe I want to build this out a little bit before I put the carpenter in here. do something like that. Maybe. Maybe, as Bob Ross would say. Alright, so they are mining us out over here, and we are going to increase the stock. Or repaint it. Just kind of go boom. Accept that. That'll allow everybody else to continue working things out. Moving things off here. See that we do have another pickaxe. We could have another miner. Got another... That's a battle axe. Let's repaint this. We'll put this whole room. And we are working through this down here. And maybe these are just... This is... I mean, obviously this isn't the best location, right? This isn't the best thing we can do. Zones where we're going to put in a pasture pen down here. And we will just put this along. Accept this. And I'll show it again. And then we're going to put animals in here. So the dogs, cats, they can stay out. The donkeys, though. Oh, we have a pup. Two-hump camel, horse, yak. All these are going to go in here so they can graze. It's not good. So everybody will start bringing those animals in there. There you go. Those are our animals in our pen now. Obviously, it's not like the most secure location, but you know, it does stuff. Speaking of zone, we'll have our meeting area down here. Except that we'll have our dining hall down here. We'll accept that. We will have... We're going to put our fishing area here. Accept that. I think that'll be good for now. So that way people like hang out and stuff in here. We're going to put dorms over here. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Okay. And let's get our workshop in here. Let's get our carpentry workshop. Do over here. That's fine. So we're going to need lots of stuff. And I haven't even gone through all of these workshops. The only thing I know is what kind of the tutorial went through. And I know that we have to go deeper. Like I know that in my head. Just be aware that I'm aware of that. I am going to put... I want this moving it. Okay. So for symmetry purposes, put that there, that there. That way we got that going on. And let's expand this dorm. I feel like we're going to get beds eventually. Okay, so this is up here. Perfect. We're going to add a new task. We're going to make a few beds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 so far right now. So we will have, who is this? Moldroth in here. Nice woodworker. And let's add a small storage here. Whoops, right clicked. Not the best. And we're just gonna have wood in here as well. So we'll have wood for the carpenter in here. Could work just fine. We got a bunch of stone all over the place. So what I'm thinking is that we also build shops. A stone worker. I don't care what it's built out of, to be honest. Maybe down the line I will. And over here we will have... Oh. Perfect. Alright, we can see people moving the stones around. Got our first bed made. If we know anything about being a dwarf, it's that we need drink. Let's get our drink going. Make a found a little area for our drinks. So that's our drinks. Yeah. So most of the buildings in here are 3x3. So let's see if we're going into farming. Where's our farming? That one lead is still. So most of the buildings, and we can use closest material and then keep building. Use closest material just means like whatever's closer is what we're going to build this out of. And keep building it. You can place multiple things. So like for these beds that I'm building up here, once I place them, the keep building thing would be ideal. Speaking of that, let's talk about furniture. So we go into furniture, bed, keep building. So we'll go ahead and get our beds in here. Oh, we're out of beds. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Maybe we expand this down. Get another row. Same with this down here. Maybe I should have put the entrance here instead of there. But here we are. This is C'est la vie, man. This is how it is. Alright. So we've got some dwarves. We can see what's going on with them up here. We got their happiness, their sadness. We have things that we have stock. This is actually just an estimate. We'd need a bookkeeper. But we'll see how life goes. So what we would probably need is chairs. Are they chairs? Table? Okay, rock table. We need doors. Thrones. What? Let's see. Oil slab, instrument piece, altar, armor stand, blocks, bookcase, cabinet, coffin, door, floodgate, grate, hatch, milestone, table. So we need a couple tables. All right, so we got 4 tables in there, and then over here is probably going to be the chairs. You can make a ton of stuff, as you can see. There's a lot that can be made. So we're gonna make a few chairs, and there's an easier way to do this, but I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet, or maybe I am. I'm not sure. So you can go over here to the nobles and administrators, and you can get yourself a manager, and then you can do work orders. So if we click on this, it tells you like who's able to do anything. So who has some kind of experience in it. Dukem here, who's our expedition leader, is an adequate organizer, but he's also our expedition leader. So as things happen and progress in this game, and you make you turn people into nobles, they're going to want certain things. So they're going to want to study. They're going to want their own personal quarters, their own personal dining room, a tomb, their own personal chest, so on and so forth. They're going to want this stuff, and I don't know exactly how to give them, like, because when I was testing this out, I made our expedition leader the manager, and I didn't know how to make him a study, so he was just kind of upset all the time. That also happened in Song of Six. Just kind of upset. Just how it is, you know? Alright, so we are going to do these here. We can accept this, and we are going to have... And then over here, you take out. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take out the drink. There we go. Take out the drink. Down here, you're just going to have drink. That will hopefully have them transfer all of these wine barrels and whatnot over here. Perfect, it is. We still need to get a spot for all of this stone we're digging up. All right, and then let's see, did we build all of our beds yet? Yes, we are working on the chairs. So we have all of our beds. So we are going to place our beds down. Well, let's make another bed. There we go. Put that up. Prioritize it after this wood chair. You can see we getting a bunch of turtles in here. You might want to throw a butcher table out here somewhere. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. He's nothing but a hound dog. Look at that little pup. 1 year old, healthy, no official position. It's unfortunate. Doesn't do work. Let's take a look at one of. Here's Einod. You're a stone crafter. You always rely on your family when everything else falls away. Oh, Einod. Let's see. Felt satisfied doing work. Didn't feel anything due to inebriation. He was annoyed after having to drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. Oh, I guess we need to make some. Guess we need to make some mugs and goblets and cups and all that jazz. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. An animal's grown to become a stray cat. All right, cool. This. A wood step ladder. I don't know why that's. Maybe the cat was there at one point. That's what happened. All right. Let's dig down. Dig down. We'll go ahead and dig a stairwell here. We're gonna do 2 wide here at the end of our. Yeah, I think this will be the end because this is coming out the mountain. Gotta remember to hold down control to zoom in and out. This is coming close to the mountainside here. This might be the end here, and then we can come back this way and kind of expand out. What we'll do here is we'll get this going this way, just to remind me that we're going to have this stuff meet up probably somewhere. I don't know where yet. And then we're going to dig down. Let's see. We're at elevation. Let's go down to elevation 30. And as we go, you can see that there's up downstairs, which are kind of cool. That's pretty rad. The struck brown hematite, struck a lot of stuff. We got microline stuff everywhere in here. Cobaltite, hematite, dacite. Nice. And we're also getting perfect. Look at all this stuff we got. Marble, quartzite. All right. So just like we did in Keeper RL, we can now start exploring different areas and you know, all that stuff. So let's see. Started raining outside, so people are not going to be happy to be outside there. C'est la vie, man. That's how it is. What I do want to do before I forget, is I want to build a kitchen or something. We'll have this, and then we can have things go. Oh boy, you guys are gonna hate it. 2 kitchen areas. That's 3 there, 3 there. Something like that. Do we want to have the kitchen connecting to this? Or would we rather have the kitchen... Say we have the kitchen connecting to like this. I want it to be close to... Yeah, we'll just build it right off here. I want it to be close to where we're going to eat, right? Like, that's kind of important. Do something like this then. I feel like the kitchen's going to be fairly decently sized area. I think the dorms will be just as big. Speaking of dorms, let me place that bed down. And we are in late spring. What is this? Aphrodite? I don't know the value of anything. Like, I know we're supposed to start, like... Is this gold? Copper. Like, eventually we'll have, like, a trading system going on. Oh, that's, got nothing on it, so let's go ahead and disassemble that. Can we put priorities on this stuff? No. Yeah, that's right. We need barrels, bins, and stuff like that, too. So much to do, so much to see. So bins, we can add a couple bins. Barrels are for wine and the such. We're also going to need like a garden. Kind of an important thing. Workshops, farming. Kitchen out here. We'll probably need a manager soon. This is not going to be the most secure fortress. Let's do some doors. 5, 6. Need lots of doors. We have 0 doors going on here, you know? It is the way. Except this, we're gonna customize this. We'll put all food in here except for drink. Put that there, and then we're going to do the same here. We're going to take out all food. So food will always be stored here. And maybe we put stone in here now. Start getting some stone moved out. So we have stone and just stuff just all over the place. We got just our... Oh, there's our seeds. And our fishes and stuff. And then over here, we're going to add a new task. We're going to prepare easy meals. Get some meals for our people. And put down chairs. I don't know how many people can sit at a table at once. There we go. We got our like a little dining hall going on here. And then let's see, we'll go into labor. Labor menu. Who's cooking? Think anybody does? And the work scale, hunting, woodworking stone, healthcare related, farming related, fishing, crafting, engineering, hauling, so much. I know this game has so much depth to it. kitchen? There he is. Pump helmets. We need to keep making pump helmets. Okay. All drafts in there. Perfect. Woodworker, kitcheneer, all the same. What's going on here? Is this busted? Pump helmet spawners in there. Right. So we've got this all built out through here now. Yellow Zycron. And I have read that the further south you go, like the deeper you go, the more fertile your land is. And I totally understand that. So let's go down. We'll go to elevation. Where did we drop down to? And we went pretty far, huh? Elevation 35. And this will be like a farmland down here. Open it up. 35. Seems good. We got people working on stuff. Oh, if you press F1, it brings you back to where your caravan was. FYI. Look at all these doors. Perfect. Put in some doors. Doors. We'll put in a couple doors here. Put in a door here, kitchen door. All right, we're out of doors. Good enough. That's right. Kitchen door first. Everyone knows that's the most important. Our bedroom's blocked off here. We still got, you know, we still got some DAC height in there. This is DAC height. That's good. You just make furniture and building. Perfect. What about this? Make furniture and building. Ore of copper. Ore of silver. Oh, is it just silver? Ore of silver, 20% ore of copper. Interesting. Interesting. Are you hungry? Starving. Frail? Oh. How do I feed you? He's irritated when hungry? I understand that. Do you need to be out here? In the pen? I'll put you out there. Put you out there. Maybe that's where you need to go to eat. I don't particularly know. Up would... Not entirely sure about that one. The hamster. What are you doing in here? Oh, I want to get the hamster. I think the cats eat the hamsters. Or rats. I know cats eat rats. 35. Still not down there yet. We struck so much stuff. Alright, I think it might be time. I think it might be time to ban this a bit. We may or may not get new dwarves in. We want to make sure that they have, you know, a place to sleep. Am I able to relocate things? Don't know. Good question. Are gonna want more beds. At least 4. Got our barrels. I think we've made all the simple meals. I want that to be done, so I'm gonna add priority to this stuff. Oh, that was not at all what I wanted to do. try this again. There we go. All right, did the baby come out here? All right, let's see the baby. But I think I saw him over here. Who knows? All right, so before we end this one, let's go in the workshops, farming. Let's do some butchers. The butcher out here. Put the butcher kind of away from us a little, because I know that it does like emit some nasty stuff. And then I also want to construct a hunter. Not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Hunting lodge, right? Butcher, tanner, fishery, kitchen, farmer. Corn. Nest egg hive. Got the butcher going on out there. Craft, jeweler, magma forge, mechanic, metalsmith, siege, stone worker. Nope, that's not at all what we're looking for. Furniture, doors, instructions. I've got to be just missing it. Let's try again. Let's pause the game while I'm looking too. Let's see, furniture, doors, cages, crates. I swear it was workshop farming. I can't find it. If you know in the comments, let me know. Hey, everything looks kind of clean though around here. And hey, we started this, so this will be the last thing that we work on here. So let's see. We need workshops, farming, farm plots. We're not able to put farms down here. Stone. No mud or soil to farm on. Mud is left by water. That would make sense. I guess we are. I guess we are having our farm plot up here. Now let's get that built. That's vitally important. We can expand this a bit as well from what I'm seeing. All right, and then here, all right, go construct it. Finish constructing. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we want plump helmets. Man, I went a whole season. Plump helmets. Plump helmets and plump helmets. Went a whole season without farming. That's terrible. All right, everybody's gonna come down here and do this, which I guess is fine for now, but I'm gonna change that. Because I want my planter to plant. You know, so they get better at it. Hey, we had 2 people join us. Look at that. We got we have another miner coming in here. Golden and animal. And then Kavish, which is a blacksmith. 2 of these guys just came in here. Not bad. What do you do? What are you good at? Oh, I click you from there. Golden, where are you? No missing or dead yet. There you are. You're right here. Let's see. Adequate blacksmith? I talk to my smell. Oh, look at that. You feel tenderness. Feels tenderness. Who's your spouse? Kavish. Oh, you guys came together. Lovely. Fish, what are you good at? You're an adequate leather worker and an adequate blacksmith? Nice. Alright, so can we have... when I figure out how to... when I figure out how to do things, you will be the one to do them. I guess that sounds good. Alright, and we need... Okay. I'm gonna pause from here. This is one of these games where like I could just keep playing for like hours and hours and hours and not feel bad about it. But that does unfortunately not make for great YouTube content because people don't have those types of attention spans, which is understandable. This is what I like to call piece of candy game, where you got remains in there, where everything you do, there's like, ooh, piece of candy, let's keep going. Ooh, a piece of candy, like following the trail in Family Guy. That's what this game is, and I love it. Do you have any tips, suggestions for Dwarf Fortress? I'm very new to this game, but I'm really excited to play it. So if you have any tips, suggestions, or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. But until next time, my friends, toodles.